What you getting ready to do today?
Get a passport.
Kruz is getting a passport. We're gonna pick up Carson early from school. That's the only appointment we can get was today. And we're gonna get up. Why are you making that face? Look at that frosty around your mouth. Passport day. Back to waking up here as I have Cassidy in the front seat with me. Cassidy, what are you going to get?
Passport.
Your passport. Kruz, let me see your passport smile. Ooh. Oh,
gosh. Daddy.
where is he? I can see him in there. Oh, I can see him with you.
He's right there. Hi. Hi.
Where's Carson?
Hi.
Carson,
I stole Daddy's front seat. Now I'm gonna drive it.
if you pull off in that car, girl, it's over for you. All right, let me see your passport smile.
Hi.
Can you give me the address that mail us to the delivery? Yes, it's 5468 Bermuda Bay Drive. Bay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Then we'll print it off.
Go ahead, Carson.
Make sure the size is right. Fix it on your eyes. That looks good.
Why are you looking in the air, clown? Why are you looking in the air?
Oh, look at me. How are you doing? I'm looking at the camera.
Oh, you put your mask on. Sit up.
We're good. We'll print them off.
Just like okay. Down. Just like. I'm not sure.
Not quite.
See about Tessie eyebrows. Yep. Please. Please. I'm not tall. Good. Pick me up. You better not film me. You better. Your eyebrows count as height.
No.
Yes, they do, because I'm close.
But you're still not tall as her person.
They still me on top.
Okay.
All right, so now that you ladies have all submitted your application for a passport, if you can go anywhere in the world, Carson, where would you go?
Nairobi in Nigeria.
Nairobi, Nigeria.
I like those as names too.
You like I do like Nairobi as a name. Kruz.
I would go. Yes. I would go to the restaurant in Africa.
You would go to a restaurant in Africa? So you just worried about what you gonna eat?
I thought she was gonna say Paris.
I definitely thought she was gonna say the Eiffel Tower. Kruz, so you just worried about what you about to eat and when you go look at her. Heard it here first. The first place Kruz going is Africa to eat. Alright, if you can go anywhere in the world, Casserole, if you could go anywhere in the world, Cassidy, if you could go anywhere in the world, Cassidy, if you go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Kenya.
Kenya. What's in Kenya?
You get to see the giraffe. They get to come walk up to you, and while you're eating, which is really cool.
It is a brunch. I don't know if it's. I think it's a whole hotel
Wow.
that you can. It's called the Giraffe Manor.
In my room while I'm asleep. I'm staying in the middle. You guys can't get me in the middle.
Anyways.
That's what we're saying.
Anyways. Scaredy cat. Look at Kruz. She's still eating. Alright, thank you for waking up with us. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. We'll give you an update once passports arrive. Oh, we got the pictures. Y'all want to see what their picture look like? I'm about to show it. Say that passport photos, run you about $10 to $15 depending on where you go. $10 maybe at your local library, $15 at the post office. This is low quality. Like they are definitely surcharging for these. Look like y'all committed crimes. Look. This definitely the burglar right here. Ew. Look at Kruz. She already got on stripes. All right. So if you're trying to obtain a passport for your minor, I went to passport-usa.org and I went ahead and filled out the DS-11. That is the form for a new applicant. So this is for new applicants only. You fill out those forms online and then you have to pay to print them off. To download them, print it off, there are options where you can download the forms and just print it and then write on it yourself, or you can download it, type it in and then print it off on your computer. So you want to do that before you go to your appointment. There are places that will allow you to fill out the paperwork there, but why do that? Just do it before you go so you're not wasting all that time. If you do not have a photo, if you go on the website and you're just not feeling confident about doing your own photo or doing a photo yourself, or you don't know anyone, then make sure you select a location that also takes photos. The library and your local library and your local post office usually has it, but double check because some places just don't have it. If you're the type who feels like you can do the photo yourself, then go ahead and do that. I am not it. I wanted to make sure mine was right the first time because I don't have time to play with shipping stuff back and forth in this pandemic and this ponderosa, this ponder replay that we in. Okay, once you fill out your paperwork online, you print it off. You want to select your location and make sure you adhere to the guidelines of making an appointment, because a lot of places are making you make an appointment, so nobody's standing in line or standing around and waiting. Arrive to your appointment time at the suggested time. Some of them say 10 minutes early, whatever. We came about 20 minutes early and they went ahead and took us, so we got done faster. So for a minor, the cost is going to be $80 per child. So if you have one child, then you want to get a money order for $80. And then there is a processing fee of $35 at our post office, and then it was a $15 fee for the photo. The price for processing and photo will vary based on the place, but it's usually $10 to $15, and $35 is about standard for the processing as far as I've looked. The actual application, you want to pay the $80, and you have to pay the $80 in the form of a money order or a personal check. If you have checks, great. I have no idea where my checkbook is, so the money order situation was better for me, and the post office allowed me to go ahead and purchase that the money orders all at the same time. So I swiped my card one time for $393, and I had my $80, the $35 fee, $35 fee, $35 fee, and then $15, and I only swiped one time for that. So it was super convenient as far as I'm concerned, but it is like $5 more for the picture at the post office versus my last experience, which was when I did it at the library. So things that you need to bring. You need to bring your birth certificate for your child, and they're going to make a copy of this, but I went ahead and made the copy for them already, so I copied it at home and then brought it, but they'll do it. So, but you also have to have the original too, so you need to have the original, and then they'll make a copy of it, but bring your original and your copy, or they'll make a copy for you, like I just said. You also need to bring your ID, so you need to bring your ID, your driver's license, but there's a list on the website to see what is acceptable. Like if you don't have a driver's license, there's other stuff that's acceptable. I'm sure your passport would work as identification, and they just make a photocopy of the front and the back and they hand it back to you. So the tea is, y'all, is that I've always done birthday parties in a really big way because Carson and Cassidy, the twins, were born at 27 weeks. And we just felt like it was just the best thing to celebrate their life and them being here, because it was such a struggle at birth. So, but I only do parties for year 1 through 4. Year 5, we start taking all that money that we would spend, you know, $200-$300 on a cake, and we start taking trips and having experiences. So this is Kruz's 5th birthday, and for her 5th birthday, sis says she wants to go to
Las Vegas.
You want to go to Las Vegas?
Yes.
Las Vegas. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, what? How, why is this 5-year-old talking about she want to go to Vegas? For what? She trying to have a hot girl. We started to do some investigation, and we contacted our travel agent. Her name is Danielle Spriggs. You can follow her on Facebook, Danielle Spriggs, Spriggs, who is absolutely wonderful. And because we took Carson and Cassidy on their 5th birthday, we took them to Disney World. Kruz has already been to Disney World. We've been twice. We don't want to go back. I was like, Sesame Place, and then I got these 10-year-olds who probably can't ride the Sesame Place rides. I was like, well, let's really investigate and figure out what we can do. So, in Disney World, you know, we spent about $3,000 every time we went or more going to Disney World. And that was driving. We didn't even fly. So we started to investigate. And we told her, you know, check Miami, check Las Vegas, obviously. And then she checked 2 international trips for us. And it turns out it cost almost just as much, if not less, to take my whole family, all inclusive, planes included, to a family resort in Mexico or the Dominican Republic as it would to go to Disney World. And I'm not saying that you don't need a Disney World experience, but you also do need to have experiences out of this country. And in my brain, I kept saying, I'm not gonna be able to fly all of my family. That's gonna cost too much. That's gonna cost too much. And then she sat down and gave me the price. I'm like, what was I afraid of? Why am I living in fear of traveling with them when all I have to do is ask my travel agent and make the payments or whatever it is? And honestly, I could have just handed her the money because it was cheaper. It was cheaper. Flying my family of 5 to Mexico was $600 more than the tickets at Disney World. That's nothing else included. That was just the tickets for 2 days at Disney World. $600 more to go to a whole nother country, all inclusive, for 4 days was $600 more than 2 days. 2 days just the parks. That's not my rooms. That's not the food or nothing at Disney World. I said, sign me up. Sign me up. So they don't know yet. It's a secret. And we are going to tell, we've been telling Kruz that she's just having a pool party because we just want to have a pool party this year because we're moving and all this stuff. And she's cool with it. She's cool with it. But little does she know, she's about to leave the country for her 5th birthday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just want to like bust out and tell them, but I think I'm going to wait until the day of, blindfold them, let them go crazy in the airport. You all will get that video as soon as it's up. And we're not leaving until August, but I'm so pressed. Their outfits and everything for the trip, all of our matching everything is already in transit. And I'm super, super, super pressed. I mean, this trip means the most to me this year. I think of all of them that I'm going on, the one to the Bahamas that marks the launch of my business with my sister, and this one with my husband and my daughters on our first international vacation mean the absolute most to me. So I'm super excited. Thank you for hanging in there and listening to me talk. When this episode airs, they won't even be able to see it, the whole thing. I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited for this. Make sure you hang in there though, because we will be filming our try on hauls for all the stuff that I got, especially our matching outfits and things, where we got it from, all of our pieces, all the extra things that I packed. I'm definitely going to go through what I packed for these 3 guys, why we packed it, why it was important. I'm going through my list. Especially if you're getting ready to go on vacation. And then when we give you a tour of the hotel and things like that, the resort, tune in so you can see if it's something that you'll be interested in, or something like it. All right. Bye.